Good morning, Buccaneer fans. Thank you for joining us on this cold, frigid morning from Sioux City, Iowa. This morning's matchup at 8 a.m., the Lakeville South Cougars against your Des Moines Buccaneer Bantam White. Both teams won their pool play game yesterday. The Buccaneers victorious over Sioux City Green 4-2. Lakeville over Elk River 3-1. The winner of this match, I believe, the winner of this match is going to make the championship tomorrow morning. Sioux City was in the opposite pool of Des Moines, so they don't have a tiebreaker on that one yet. Elk River will play this afternoon at 3:30. They're the other team in our pool, so a win here would go do wonders for the Bucs and not have to play a 7:30 or 9 a.m. game tomorrow. I think we're going to do a national anthem again today. We do have 15 minutes on the clock, so it appears to be the 3 15-minute periods per the rules. We're going to start and rise for the national anthem. Cam's got red pants on today. All right. Buccaneers are wearing the red jerseys, red breezers, red socks. Lakeville is wearing white sweaters with burgundy maroon sleeve, burgundy maroon breezers, white socks trimmed in the burgundy. Numbers are in gold. We got different referees than the games we had yesterday. We'll see how they call this one. Both teams are ready, both goalies are ready, referees ready to drop the puck, and we're playing some hockey. Lakeville wins the face-off, dumps it down into the far zone, and we're going to get an icing right off the bat. Chaos line is out there for the Bucs, along with Maine and Kaiser on D. Chaos line is Benning, Burke, and Shizzle. Lakeville with it on the far board. Centering pass goes all the way through. Gathered by Benning, tries to clear it up the boards. Intercepted by Lakeville. West Main back. Shot from the dots, misses wide of the net. Burke there to the half wall to retrieve. Tries to play it along the boards, can't get it out. Finally does. Puck high up in the air, deflected off a Lakeville player. That can't be icing. That was tips, son. We hit it and it went in the air. They hit it and it went in the air. Couple little lineup changes today. This is our red line. It's now Burns, Ewing, and Lambert. For the forwards out on the ice, Hazel and Tice D. Grant Walk is not there today. Oh, whistle for helmet coming off. Yeah, it is. It's hanging down below his chin. Grant Walk is not at the game this morning. However, we did get Gavin Hazel last night on defense. We have a swap there. As puck gets through Ford, eats it up with his glove. We're going to face off to the left of the goal crease. Puck goes around the net. Ewing with it. Plays it up to Lambert. Tries to flick it on. Lakeville intercepts. Shot goes wide. Tice back there along with Ewing. Burns with it. Tries to clear it out. Lambert gains possession into the neutral zone. Tries to push it ahead. Bucs changing behind the play on defense. Ewing pressures. Poke checks, turnover in the offensive zone. Boston Ewing, toe drag into the slot. Back to Maine, over to Walker. Walker tries a shot from the red line. Maine pushes up to Ewing, kicks it ahead behind the goal. Walker there. Hence on D with Heron. Heron turns it over in the face-off dots. Lakeville's going the other way with it. Hence dispossesses. And now there's a battle into the boards. Puck comes free. Heron chips it ahead. He's got a 2-on-1. There's a centering pass, backhand shot, saved by the goalie, pushed out. Puck is still loose in the slot, cleared to the half board by Lakeville. Heron and Hentz there. Reckhemper and Hentz. Pass goes back to Hentz on the near boards. Met up along the wall. Puck clears to the first side of the ice. West Main saucer pass across the blue line. Heron to Walker. Finally clears the zone. Walker backhands it. Clears the zone. Lakeville with it. Poke check. Knocked away at their feet. West Main with it. Centering pass, too hot for Burke. Lakeville gets it into their far corner. Puck is still loose along the half wall. Finally batted ahead. Benny tries to poke check away. There's a shot blocked by Ford. Played with the glove into the end line. Pass to the high slot. Backhands down to the point. Shot glove by Ford and frozen for a face-off. 10:21 to go here in the first period. Still scoreless. Controlled by Lakeville. Hazelnut behind the net. Lakeville backhand shot, tries to put it away. Couple opportunities to try and stuff it. Turnaround shot misses the net wide. Cleared out by Buccaneers. Shizzle is giving chase along with Benning. Left on by Lakeville. Excellent breakout opportunity there by Lakeville. There's another shot from the half wall. Initial save by Ford. Couldn't get a hold of it. Pushed away by the Bucs. Still hasn't cleared it out. Kaiser plays it along the near wall. Out to the point. Sent in. Deflected high over the goal into the back wall. Hazel flicks it up over the ice or over the glass, and we'll have a face-off. Lakeville really putting the pressure on the Bucs here early. Shot from the point, pushed off to the side before it gets to Ford. Old Tice with a big hit in the corner, cleared around by Ewing. No icing. Brody pressures high. Here's the diagonal pass. Lakeville regroups. Sets up their breakout play. Lambert back check. There's a shot blockered away by Ford. Into the corner. Hence with it along the near boards. Plays it up to Ewing. Ewing gains the zone over to Lambert. Lambert gets collided between two Cougars. Turns there with it. Tice misses the one-timer. Bucs have to clear. Hence regroups. Hence is taking it in, face-off dots. There's a shot low, blocked by a Cougar. Burns tries to center it, can't get it there. Lakeville gathers the puck. Ewing pressures at the half wall. Deflects the clearing pass. Lambert pushes it into the corner. Too much time. Lakeville's going the other way with it. There's a backhand shot and a goal. Lakeville gets on the scoreboard first with a breakaway goal. That was caused by a turnover on the blue line. Couldn't possess it quickly enough. And then a soft pass. Bucs trail 1-0 for the first time in the tournament. Well, they trail for the first time in the tournament, 1-0. Heron with a shot from the slot, misses wide of the net. Long diagonal to Walker. Walker tries another diagonal to Reckhemper, intercepted by Lakeville. There's an opportunity blocked by Maine. Maine up to Reckhemper. Turnover. Action in front, net works its way to the near half wall, sent in by Lakeville. Two in front of the net there. It's a long diagonal. We're going to get an icing call. As the Bucs tried to clear it. See, they credited a shot for us because it hit the goalie. Burke tries to clear it in front of his own bench, kept in by Lakeville. Benny able to clear it out of the zone, forcing the Cougars to regroup. Long diagonal intercepted by Burke. Burke's with it in the slot, takes a shot, hits a Cougar in a skate, flies up high over the glass, and we have Burke into the net, dislodging. He scored a goal with himself. You know, if he hadn't knocked it off the moorings, play would have still continued. Back to action here in the offensive zone. Cougars with it. Tries to wrap around. Centering pass hits another skate. Blocked by Ford. Kicked out to the side. Hazel there. Hazel chips it up and out of the zone. It's going to get just to the right or the left of the goalie. A couple more inches and he would have had to make a save. Instead, we're going to have icing. Hazel with a hard shot off the wall. Can't clear it out. Cougars recover behind the net. Lambert loses it at center ice. There's a shot blocked by Ford. Deflected in front of the net. Gathered by the Cougars from the high slot. There's 3 Cougars behind our defense. Luckily we get the puck out. Lambert can't get a stick on it, and we're going to get another icing. Not a lot going on at the far half wall. A little ping pong back and forth here and there. It's a clearing pass. No, he was able to play that. It just went under his stick. .432 left to go here in the first period. Bucs trail 1-0. Being outshot 10-1 right now. Shot in front of the net. Heron lost his stick. Looks like the net came up and off the mooring. So we will get a face-off there. Bucs being outshot 12-1. Heron wins the face-off. Walker can't get it over the line to clear the zone. Tice tries to check in the corner, disrupts momentarily for Heron, who's in the corner. Redcamper's going to go with Walker on the turnover. Backhand shot in front of the net. Heron with a shot. Puck still loose. Puck is stopped in front of the net. Opportunity there. Great backhand by Redcamper. Walker with the initial shots. Heron kept trying to bury it and he kept hitting the goalie's pads, but Puck goes into the far corner. Walker there stands up his defender. There's a penalty for roughing. It's going to be the call as Heron took the brunt of that behind his own net. What? Bucs are going to get a power play with 3:35 to go. Lakeville clears it out. What? No icing's going to be called there as Kaiser back to retrieve. Diagonal pass hits Cougar. Tice clears it around. Walker's going to be there. There's an opportunity for Heron coming through the neutral zone. Going in the corner, beats his defender on the backside. Backhand shot, hits the side of the net. Walker pressures for the Bucs over in the corner. Rick Kemper goes in to help. Puck is still up against the boards. There's a shot deflected in front. Walker rebound up into the nets and over. Puck is caught up in the net. A couple more opportunities there for the Bucs. They got 3 pucks caught in the net back there. Somehow the referee pulled one out of his pocket or something. It's like the Ivy at Wrigley. Face-off one, shot eaten up by Cougar for a face-off. Shizzle behind his own net. Didn't want to backhand it in front. Turns it over at the half wall. Main's pass. Can't keep it in. Cougars bring it out of their own zone, shorthanded for the next 40 seconds. Turnover at center ice to Benning. Chips it ahead. Burke's giving chase. Buck offsides. Was it just cleared the zone when Benning pushed it in? Puck along the far boards. Ewing went down on the near side. Lambert with it. There's a centering shot. Ewing's goes wide of the net. Maine can't keep it in. He tries the diagonal or across the blue line after it had cleared the zone. Ewing with it along with Burns. Puck still loose. Maine with it in the zone and up to Ewing. Pushes it on to Burns. Burns is with a rush. Both sides are at full strength. As Burns dumped it in behind the net. Lambert gives chase, pokes it away. Burns is still there. Fighting in the corner. Ewing on the back check, poked away with Hentz. Lambert tried a cross-ice pass. Burns intercepts it. There's a shot from the point, eaten up by Ford and held. We have 41 seconds to go here in the first period. Bucs are trailing 1-0. The opportunity, Walker pushed away by Lakeville goalie. Walker and Heron give chase, as does Ray Kemper, back before anybody else. Heron tries to get the puck. Ray Kemper takes it away. Tice pokes it away, keeps it in as Cougars clear the zone. 15 seconds to go, maybe one more opportunity for a rush if we can get it down to the ice, but it looks like Cougars are going to pressure. 5 seconds to go. There's a shot, misses wide of the net. Puck is around. Tice dispossesses, and that's going to be the end of the first period with the Bucs trailing 1-0. We will be back in just a moment for the second. Heron up to Walker from the slot, shot glove, saved by Cougar. At least it wasn't the post. At least it wasn't the post. Cougars going the other way with off the face-off win. Ray Kemper disrupts enough. Heron plays it around boards. Met the half wall by Walker, flicks it up to Ray Kemper. Ray Kemper's going to give chase to it, gets there first. Pulls it back, centers up to Walker. Walker can't get over to Heron. Lakeville sends it hard off the wall. Tee shot high up in the air, bounces behind the net. Cougars retrieve. Heron tries to poke it away at the near wall. Cougars changing behind the play, intercepted at the blue line. Heron back to Tease up, back to Heron, Heron and Burke. There's backhand by Heron, shot, and goal! Evan Burke with the goal. And the Bucs tie it up 1-1. Heron gets the face-off with the backhand turn. Over to Burke. Hits the pads, goes up over the goalie and into the net. Goalie made the initial first save. Chaos line is back out there. Shizzle with it on the near boards. Turnover. Burke centering pass in front of the net. Puck is still loose. Cougars clear it out. A lot of action in front of that goalie. Kaiser back behind his net. Plays it up. Here's the zone. Cougars played along the near boards. Burke meets him at the blue line. Kaiser with the shot from the slot. Misses wide of the net off the end wall. Backhand attempt by Burke. Eaten up. I think so too. It's got to be back and forth. Lakeville's got as many coaches as they do players on the bench. Lambert, Ewing, and Burns out for the Bucs, along with Kaiser and Hentz. Hentz to the face-off dot. We're going to get a penalty. Delayed call. Bucs are going to go on a power play, out shooting Lakeville 9-1 in the last 4.5 game minutes. Burns turnaround pass doesn't find its target. Bucs have to regroup behind their own net. Kaiser tries to play it along the point. Nobody there. They send it back in. Regroup. Come on, boys. Burns with it now, along with Ewing and Lambert. Lakeville's just clearing it out of the zone right now. So opportunity hits the side of the post. I'm not sure if that was Uriah's stick or the post. Either way, deflected out. Kaiser pressuring. Lakeville just ending it down. That's icing. That's icing. It's a shot diagonal. Covered up with a break here. 50 seconds left to go on the power play. Maine keeps it in. Puck gets to Maine, gets under his stick, clears the zone. Hazel back on defense, has his Maine and the rest of the Bucs. High up over 25 seconds to go on the power play. Walker tries to get to Heron. Weak pass intercepted by Lakeville. Lakeville shorthanded, putting the pressure on the Bucs right now. Hazel with it. Hazel's going to go all the way over to Heron at the slot. Takes a shot. Hits the midsection of the goalie with 1 second to go on the power play. Bucs are going to change up the offensive line here. Should be the defensive line. .10:48 left to go. Tied 1-1. Shizzle in front, shot blocked by a Cougar. Oh, cross ice pass goes all the way to the far side, doesn't hit anybody. Dangerous play there. Shizzle puts a shoulder into a Cougar. Shot from the point, that had some heat on it. Misses wide of the net anyways. Hazel and a Cougar in the corner. Burke with the shoulder into a Lakeville player as he possesses the puck, tries to clear it out to Shizzle. Main with it. Quicker decision making. These guys are getting tired. You can wear them out with quick passes, efficient passes, and a lot of skating back and forth. Burke with it. He's going to get a penalty here by Lakeville. He's going to get obstruction or he's going to get roughing. Not sure what he's going to call. Well, after he got rid of the puck, you got to make the call. Burke is down against the wall. Two-minute penalty here. Was it roughing or interference? Roughing. Well after the puck was away. Oh, they took off. We're going to get... They've got 5. They've got 5. Hey, they've got 5. They've got 5. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. We have coincidentals. There's a shot and a goal. Aiden Lambert. Somehow we got a penalty involved in that too. I don't either. It looks like it's Benning. Either way, Aiden Lambert with the turnaround shot and a goal. Why did Benning? I don't know. Benning's in the box right now talking to Nick Hazel, so we'll try and get the idea what's going on there. Nonetheless, Bucs took advantage of it, put another one on the scoreboard. Now up 2-1 with 9 minutes to go here in the period. Shot saved, gloved by Ford, lost it for a moment. From the high slot, there's a shot, blocked by Ewing in front of the net. There's 3 of you there. Stay in front, Kaiser. You're fine. Stay in front. Cross-ice pass. Burns can't get there. Puck played all the way around again. Lakeville's pass clears the zone out. Brody tries to poke check it away, overskates Lakeville with it, going the other way. Shot in front, Kaiser blocks it, pushes it out to the boards. Burns plays it along the backside where nobody was. Lakeville centering attempt, blocked by Tice, out to the blue line. Kaiser tries to backhand it, can't clear the zone yet. Bucs under some heavy pressure right now, can't figure it out, and Kaiser puts it up into the net. It'd be Deacon. I mean, it'd be Deacon for something after the fact. I saw it all over here, and then Deacon had the puck in front of the bench. Oh, sorry, that's Bobby Reckamper in the penalty box, not Nick. Shot to the corner, Heron there to pressure, over skates. Plays it with his glove, going the other way with it. It's a backhand shot, deflected back out to Heron, gets stood up behind the net. Hence on the near boards. Breakcamper pressuring. Main on the far side. Walker pokes away. Breakcamper over skates. Breakcamper sends it in deep. Stopped by the Lakeville goalie. Heron there to poke it away. Pressure's behind the net. Puck is still kind of loose. Hence takes a shot. Hits the stick on its way in. Pushes into the corner. Breckhamper gets hit into the boards as Heron works his way into with the puck. Walker and Heron battling in the corner with a couple Lakeville players. They come out with it. Main pokes it away with his stick. Send in. No offsides. That's fine. He's straddling the line. Hence is going to go the other way. By himself through the neutral zone. Loses it at the blue line. Kept in by Walker. Main in the corner. Plays it up. Pushed out of the zone. Lakeville has to check up. Walker pressuring. Only one of them, Shizzle. Don't go follow him. Don't follow him. Lakeville clears it off the boards in front of the Bucs bench. Main with it. Plays it to Burke. Burke flicks it up to Shizzle. All three forwards down in deep for the Bucs. As Lakeville goes the other way, 2-on-2. There's a shot kicked out by Ford in front of the net. Gathered by Burke. Plays it out wide. Burke overskates it. There's an opportunity in front. Ford keeps it under him. No goal. No goal. Ford was sitting on it like a chicken, like a hen on an egg. .505 left to go here in the second. Buccaneers tally 2 so far. Had a lead 2-1. Puck cleared out. No icing is not the call. Kenny Shizzle's going to give chase. Lakeville clears it out to Tice. Pressure in from behind. Keep him out there, Cole. Wraparound attempt. Loses it off the end of his stick. Benning retrieves it. Benning backhands it in. Everybody's on sides. All three next to each other, shoulder to shoulder. There's another penalty. And we're going to get another power play. We got roughing. Looks like number 55. Bucs get another 2-minute power play here. 4:28 left to go in the game. Or in the period, excuse me. Bucs lead 2-1. We can tack on another late one here. That would be great. Momentum would be in our favor. Tice backhands it, can't clear the zone. Ewing pressures in front. Burns with it. 4 minutes to go. Lakeville pressuring shorthanded. Hazel tries to take it out of the zone. Met at the blue line, tipped back in by Lakeville. Burns with it. Over to Lambert. Zone is cleared. Burns with high pressure at the end line. Wins the puck. Sends it back in front of the net, but nobody was there. Lakeville recovers with possession. Kaiser Hazel pinch. They're just going to the corner. Gathered up. Here we go. Kaiser. Over to Ewing. Up to Lambert. Clear the zone out. Ewing with it. Waits for his teams to get back onside. Takes it in. Backhands it across the middle. Nobody there. Hence tries to keep it in there. Can't do it. We're going to get a penalty on Burns. Totally unneeded. Burns is going to go in the box for interference. So we're going to go 4-on-4 for about 16 seconds before we go on a penalty kill. Every game there's at least one dumb penalty by him. If he gets, I don't know what it is. He gets offended by getting hit. Lakeville with it. 4-on-4, blocked by Henson Dots. Pushed on ahead. Red Kemper's going to retrieve. Bucs are now going to be on a penalty kill as Kaiser plays it high up off the glass. Referee says stayed in. Skate off puck off Hence's skate. There's the diagonal. There's a centering pass intercepted by Hentz. Hentz up to Heron. Can't control it. Puck was behind him, but they cleared the zone. 1:15 to go in the penalty kill. Kaiser pokes it away. Reckhemper's there also. Puck back to Hentz. Behind his own net with two Cougars. His dad will like that one. Pushes it out. No icing's going to be the call as it played a stick. 50 seconds ago. Clearing pass intercepted by Heron at the blue line. Met at the dots in a collision. Yep, just pulled a stick. We're going to penalty. I don't know if it was slashing. We'll see what the signal is here, but Brett Kemper and a Lakeville player were entangled. Brett Kemper lost his stick. Tice with it in deep. Shizzle pressuring below the end line. Benning can't control. It's 4-on-4 for a good portion of a minute. Hazel pokes it away. Shizzle with it along near boards. Tice with it at the point. Sends in a shot. Misses wide of the net, bounces off the end line. Benning puts it on net, kicked away in front. Shizzle had his stick tied up. The Bucs are on a power play for the next minute and 20. Tice. Tice still battling in the corner. Excuse me, that's Benning. No, that's not Benning, that's Burke. Burke and Tice in the corner for a while. Comes out to Benning. Zone's cleared. Bucs on the power play still. Haven't got possession of the puck outside of just being able to clear the zone. Lakeville sends it in behind the net, and there's 45 seconds left to go. And that's going to be the end of the second period with the Bucs on top 2-1. We'll be back for the third in just a minute. Start of the third period. Buccaneers on top 2-1, 40 seconds left on the power play. Maine loses it dangerously close to his own net, cleared out by Burns. Kaiser plays it all the way back around to the near point. Shot sent in, deflected. Ford got an initial save on it, stays low, puck's loose. Puck is now, Ford is on top of it, we think. Way to stay low, Ford. Lakeville plays it out to the point, the blue line. Sends it into Maine. Maine met up against the boards by a Lakeville player. Kaiser intercepts, goes out of his own zone with it, backhands it up to Lambert. That's 5! Lambert took the brunt of that shoulder from behind. We're going to get, regular penalty there. Bucs are going to go on another power play. They have a short bench anyways, so I'm sure they're getting really tired. We just need to keep pressuring, keep them going. Nope, he's already there. Okay, at least realized it. There's a shot. Looks blocked by a Lakeville defender, but a different one fell down. It almost looked like Gavin took the kid down. Lakeville's centering shot along the half wall. Heron clears the zone, up into the net and out. For those wondering, that is not a step. Don't step on it. As I mentioned, the rink here is, the catwalk is a little elevated, almost board level. And they probably don't want you stepping on it. Probably don't want you stepping on it to climb over the boards for any reason. Hentz tries a shot from the point. Can't get a clean look. Lakeville's going the other way with it. Still on a penalty kill. Shot blocked, glove by Ford. And frozen for a face-off. We're not doing so well on our power plays here. We can't possess the puck. A tie doesn't help us here, because then we got to beat Elk River by a better score than what Lakeville beats Ames Orange. Aaron flicks it on, gives chase in front of the Lakeville bench. They clear the zone, but it's met at center ice with Walker. He loses it deep. Hazel bats it out of the air. Go, let's go. Heron gets pushed off at the blue line. Lakeville's going the other way. Excellent poke by Hazel. Plays it behind the net. Bucs still have 30 seconds to the power play. Heron tries the long diagonal. He's touched on by Reckhemper at center ice. Lakeville just bashes it around. Kept in. Lakeville looking like the fresher team right now, even though they are shorthanded. Shot misses wide of the net. 12 seconds to go on the power play. Puck played up high to Bain. Tipped on. Benning falls, Lakeville falls. Burke gets it. Played along behind the net. Hazel and Hentz are there. Played up along the point, cleared the zone. Lakeville sends it in deep as they start changing their defense. Referee says no. He's on the wrong side to see it. Shizzle pressuring. Forces an errant pass to Benning. Benning chips it ahead. Shizzle now chasing into the corner. Chipped out of the zone. Burke retrieves at center ice, plays it up to Shizzle in front of the Lakeville bench. Pushes it on. Lakeville recovers and breaking out their own end. Going along the near boards. Centering pass. All the way out to the dots. There's a shot in, deflected by Ford. Cleared out by Benning. Retrieved by Lakeville. Sent it back in, deflection and in. Centering pass deflected off a skate and beats Ford's over his right shoulder, and Lakeville has tied it up 2-2. Burns with it, over to Maine, tries to clear it out. The shot deflects off Maine into the corner. Lakeville still with it. Lambert with Ewing in front of him. Lambert's shot never gets through, hits the stick and dies before it goes out. Ewing over to Lambert. Lambert to Burns. Kaiser from the high slot, winds up. It's a Cougar in front of the net in the slot. Main back on D. Ewing back checking. There's a shot, kicked away by Ford. Ewing overskates it. Main tries to pass it out. It's in front of the net. It's a shot blocked by Kaiser. Zone cleared. Lakeville's checking up, doing a lot of short changing here. Trip. Walker tripped on the far boards. Burns with it, plays it out to Maine. Maine takes it up to Burns. Burns goes to the corner and plays it deep behind the net. Heron there to forecheck. Puck is free. Heron takes it at the blue line. Goes into the far side. Pulls it back. Has a backhand pass. Walker overskates the intent. Tice tries to get it to the corner. 8:45 left to go in the game. Tied up at 2s. Hence with it up to Heron. Heron backhands it over to Walker. Back to Heron. There's a shot, misses high in the net. Lakeville got a stick on it, and it happened to be in Jensen's wheelhouse, and he just over the net. Cam gets a stick on it in front of the net. Shot goes high in the air as it's deflected into the corner. Tice there. Walker still with it at the half wall. Heron meets him there. Heron's going to go down center ice as they're changing. Loses it momentarily, gets in behind the defense. Just couldn't get control of it, but the puck is still down at that end. It's a backhand attempt, knocked forward by Lakeville. Hence still with it at the half wall. Burke has it. Tice centering pass. .7:30 to go here in the period. Still tied 2-2. Lakeville regrouping. That's nice. Or did he touch that? Hence with 3 Lakeville players on him. Behind the net. Delays enough out to Benning. Benning beats his defender. Burke with it. Shot misses wide of the net. All the way into the far side. Shizzle and Burke are both over there. Burke ends up with it. Centering pass to the goalie taken by a defender. Hence puts it towards the net. Never gets through. Blocked in front. Lakeville's going to go the other way. There's a shot blockered away by Ford to the far side. Shizzle can't get there in time. A lot of sticks on puck down there. Shizzle with it, clears the zone. No offsides. Okay, that's fine. Gavin to Benning. No possession, no support. Lakeville's going to go the other way. Well, we're going to get a penalty against a Buccaneer. It's for tripping. I wasn't sure who it's going to be. We called roughing, not tripping. Okay. It's going to be on Hazel. 6:05 to go. Tie game, 2-2. Bucs on a penalty kill. Kaiser with it at his own end line up to Heron. Heron tries to flick it out, met with 3 Cougars. Finally does on a long diagonal. Redkemper's going to give chase, put a little pressure on, kill some seconds. Why are we icing here? We don't need an ice. We need possession. Take it out wide. Play keep away for the next minute 30. See if we can't get something going. Lakeville has really poured on the shots in this period. 28-17 overall. Heron blocks a pass in the middle. Backhands up to Redkemper. Redkemper's on a breakaway. Shot high up over the net. Deflected by the goalie. Good opportunity there for the Bucs. Great save by Lakeville. At least we didn't hit him in the glove. Centering pass, shot high up over the net. Deflected in, shot, go, no goal. Referee says no goal. Referee says no goal as the net moved. The net moved, no goal. Blew the whistle early, no goal. Lakeville's wondering what's going on. Puck went in over Uriah's right shoulder, which would have been the open gap created by that corner. Yep. The puck's okay if the referee thinks that the goal could have been scored without, even if the goal hadn't moved. This came up in an NHL game just in the last week that I watched. The goal can count if the referee thinks the goal would have been scored even if the goal was on the moorings. In this case, the right post was moved, and that was the post that they scored on. Kaiser with it going the other way. Goalie comes out. You can take him out there. He's out of his crease. But long diagonal icing is going to be the call. 20 seconds to go on the penalty kill. 4:26 left to go in the game. Tied at 2-2. Both teams won their first games by a margin of 2. Hence in his own corner, Ewing there. Hence meets a Kruger behind the net. Puck squirts free, brought full strength. Bodie out of the box, and we're going to get enough sides. We're going to get a center ice, but it's fine. 3:55 to go, both sides at full strength. Burns stands up at the point. Puck goes in behind the net. Deflected away by Burns, up and over, and now we're going to get a foot race. There's no icing there. Burns pressures without a stick. Nobody in front for the Bucs. Main deflects off the skate. Going to go the other way with it. Loses it, offsides. Whistle blown. Saw it quietly. There's a lot of noise in here for 40 fans. Three minutes to go here in the game. Played up by Hentz. Into his own bench. Well, he caught it and took it in. Hentz plays it up, tipped, no icing. We got Burke, Shizzle, and Benning all in a foot race. Centering pass, nobody in front for the Bucs. Got an open net. Kaiser stands up, sends it down, tipped again. Icing's waved off. Loses an edge. Burke tries the centering pass again, nobody in front. Kaiser keeps it at the point. Shot safe. Have a little kerfuffle here after the play. 2:10 to go. Face off in our own zone. Puck loose in front. Still batted around. Reckhemper in the corner with it. Plays it up to Walker. Walker can't clear it. Sent back in by Lakeville. Hentz retrieves around his own net. Met in the corner. The wing on that side needs to help out. Reckhemper with it. Loses it. Can't clear the zone on the diagonal pass. 90 seconds to go. Puck loose in front of the net. Heron gets it, tip. Icing's going to be the call. Minute 23 to go. We've got a timeout called here by the Bucs. Minute 23 to go, tied 2-2. Reset for you here. 2-2. Minute 23 left in the game. Timeout called by the Bucs. Face-off will be to the right of Uriah. A tie doesn't hurt us, but it doesn't quite help us get to the championship game tomorrow. A tie here would put both teams at 1-1, or 1 win, 1 tie, with a goal differential of 0, which means that we would have to defeat Elk River by a greater margin than Lakeville will defeat Ames Orange, who they play later this afternoon. We would play the first game, so Lakeville would know how many goals they would need to win by. When they start their game. So if we can grab a goal here in the next 83 seconds, a win puts us in the championship due to tiebreakers. A tie, we need some help. Shot misses wide of the net, and Lakeville puts it in off the back wall. Lakeville tallies the third. Shot off the back wall, deflects in front of the net, and the Bucs were not there to retrieve. Lambert sends it into his own zone. Excuse me, the offensive zone. Shot behind the net. Referee goes and moves the net back. Lakeville wins the face-off. Lambert plays it ahead. There's a shot, far corner, and Lakeville scores again. And that pretty much clinches it for Lakeville. Tice on the backside. Plays it up to Walker, can't control it. 25 seconds to go. Offsides. Ten seconds to go. Bucs bat the puck around a little bit. Walker to Heron. Heron's going to play it up ahead, and this one's going to end in a 4-2 win by Lakeville. 2 late goals broke the tie. And Lakeville's going to win this one 4-2. Great effort by the Bucs. Again, we're back at 3:30 this afternoon. Elk River will be the opponent. Until then, everyone stay warm, get some food. We will see you in a few hours, same place. Appreciate y'all watching. Go Bucs.